Okay, today we're going to do the structure of an essay. How to write a good structured essay. Now, there are many kinds of essays, but regardless of what type of essay it is, all essays have a common structure. So let's begin with the core structure of an essay. An essay has basically three main parts: the introduction, the body of the essay, and the conclusion. The introduction and the conclusion, they comprise normally just one paragraph each, but the body of an essay could be 3 paragraphs at the least. For longer essays, you could include more paragraphs. All right, let's begin with the introduction. Now, the introduction can be split into 3 subparts, right? So the first subpart of the introduction is called the hook. And just like a fishing hook, you use a hook in an essay to grab the reader's attention. So you start with a statement, or you start with let's say with a sentence that grabs the reader's attention so that they want to read further. Remember, you're writing your essay for someone to read. So that's the hook. Normally, students think that they'll begin with a question. That's not a really good idea. Try to start with an anecdote or a strong statement, which just wakes up the reader. Then the second subpart of the introduction is the background. So you've grabbed the reader's attention. Now what you want to do is give a bit of a background information about your idea. From where is your idea coming? What's the source? What's inspired you to write this essay? So background information, the context, the why, the where, the when, things like that. And the last subpart of the introduction is your thesis. So your thesis is the main idea of your essay, right? So the crux of your essay, the main statement of your essay, what you believe in, what you stand for. So that's what it is. And the thesis statement must be there in your essay. This is the most essential part. So the introduction, the 3 subparts, the hook, the background information, and the thesis statement. Then we come to the body of the essay. And in the body of the essay, now I would say 3 paragraphs. Because if you're writing an essay that's like 300 to 350 words or 400 words, then normally you don't need to add expert opinions and secondary sources, things like that. So I think 3 paragraphs would be sufficient for an essay of that length. So you have 3 paragraphs. All right. So in these 3 paragraphs, what you're going to do is you are going to present arguments, you're going to present details, you're going to present evidence so that you can support your thesis, right? You can have 3 paragraphs in the body of your essay. And for all the 3 paragraphs, you could begin with a topic sentence and then give your evidence, give your argument, then move on to the second paragraph, again, a topic sentence, your evidence, your arguments, things like that. And the same thing you're going to do with the third paragraph as well. All right. So you have 1 paragraph for the introduction, 3 paragraphs for the body of your essay, and then we go on to the last part, which is called the conclusion. Now, the conclusion also has 3 subparts. So what you're going to do in the last paragraph of your essay, you're going to conclude your essay. You've given all the evidence and arguments and things like that. So in the conclusion, what you're going to do is you're going to start by summarizing all your points. So all the points that you've given in these 3 paragraphs of your body, you are going to give a brief summary. So you kind of reminding the reader what you've already written. So a very brief summary. Then you need to restate the thesis. Now, I'm not saying repeat the status. I'm saying restate the thesis, which means that you need to write your main idea in different words. Not don't use the same words that you used in your introductory paragraph. So you restate your thesis by you say the same thing, but in different words. And finally, you want to end your essay with the power punch. Just like you started your essay with a hook to grab the reader's attention, you want to end your essay with a call to action or a final statement that really makes an impact. So I hope this video will clarify the structure of an essay. And remember, regardless of what type of essay it is, whether it's a descriptive essay or a narrative essay or a compare and contrast essay, a cause and effect essay, the structure will remain the same. Thank you very much.